of coffee at 14:30 something and try to wind up at 16 hours. And then we meet outside here in the foyer with a glass and a bite. I have already now to apologize for the mess. We are reconstructing that room for next year's celebration when we have our 200th anniversary. I know, and we will hear it several times today, Europe is diverse in many aspects, not least in forest land ownership patterns. And the principal view on private property versus government ruling and public demands is, for me, very important to recognize. At the same time, most of the forest policy discussion deals with production versus conservation, but leave the social aspects of forestry a little bit behind, as I see it. We know that people's well-being, physical and mental, is or can be very influenced by positive visits in the forest landscape. And the day before yesterday, in this room, in fact, we discussed the European Landscape Convention and compared Britain to Sweden. Three main differences were so obvious. Sweden has few inhabitants per square kilometers compared with UK. Sweden has a huge forest per capita, and people has the legal right of access to private land in our country. But they have, of course, to behave well. Again, welcome this morning, and I'm happy to tell you that the seminar is broadcasted via the web. Are we connected? We are, thank you. We don't know who or where people is watching, but I know that among them is a group of forest policy students at SLU in Umeå. And a special hey to you, welcome. There are also possibilities for them to, via the computers, put some questions during the day. I hope that will function. The seminar is, apart from the small fee you have paid, mainly financed by one of the Academy's foundations, Carl Fredrik von Horn. Thank you, Carl Fredrik. And then we start off the seminar, and I'm happy to present Fredrik Ingmarsson. There you are, thank you. Who will give an introduction and a general overview. Fredrik holds a PhD in forestry. He's an employee of the Royal Academy, working as a program manager for the Secretariat for International Forestry Issues, SIFI, the main organizer of this day. He has before worked with the European Forest Institute in Bordeaux, France, and at the Institute of Environment and Economy